Have you ever wondered what weaknesses women might have that could help you conquer them? Well, let me tell you that indeed, there are, and they don't want you to know because they become vulnerable to you, risking falling in love with you more easily. Today, we will explain in this video some fascinating weaknesses about female psychology and how understanding them can strengthen your emotional connections authentically. The last weakness is the most powerful of all, so stay until the end, as we will address a psychological aspect of the unconscious that might surprise you. Before moving on to weakness number 1, I invite you to subscribe, alright? Let's get started. Weakness. Number 1, going unnoticed. Visualize this scenario. You're in a setting with other people, enjoying a coffee peacefully. Suddenly, an attractive woman enters with notable features that capture everyone's attention. However, as someone who understands female psychology because you've watched videos on this channel, you keep your focus on yourself without being disturbed. The interesting part is that, while she captures the attention of others, you become an exception by not reacting overtly. This piques her curiosity, and she asks herself, "Why didn't this man show interest when I entered?" Surprisingly, by not receiving the expected attention, she might be the one to start directing her attention towards you. Women often feel more attracted to those who see them as common humans rather than unattainable goddesses. They admire those who are not swayed solely by external appearances, but value authenticity and emotional connection. Of course, the key is not to belittle but to recognize and appreciate the true essence beyond appearances. This phenomenon is based on the psychological principle of familiarity and novelty. By not reacting as expected, you create an environment where she feels intrigued and eager to discover more about you. By not conforming to the common pattern of admiration, you give her the opportunity to experience something different, awakening genuine interest and creating a deeper connection. Weakness number 2, equalizing her. It might sound a bit bold, but do you have the courage for what comes next? Friend-zone her from the start, just as you heard. Want to test if she has this weakness? Before she even thinks she might catch your attention, approach her and become her friend. Look for more girls around her and treat them just like her, and you'll see that she will feel the need for you to treat her differently. She'll want you to pay more attention to her than to the others because she despises being just one among many. Imagine this scenario. You're in a social setting, and you feel a special connection with a woman. How should you behave? Instead of using typical flirting or pickup strategies that often place her on an unreachable pedestal, consider approaching her as a regular friend. The desire to be treated in a special way stems from the basic human need to feel valued and unique. However, it's crucial to address this desire from a positive perspective, where equality is established in the appreciation of individualities. By building relationships from authenticity and mutual respect, bonds are strengthened in a lasting way. Brilliant tip. Wait, have you subscribed yet? If you haven't, this is a great moment. Ready? Now, let's continue. Weakness number 3, constant insecurities. For some peculiar reason, many women tend to experience personal insecurities. However, it is this very reason that attracts them to personalities completely different from theirs, such as a confident man. I'm sure you've observed this in movies and real life. A shy and beautiful girl from a conventional background, suddenly dating an eccentric motorcyclist or a long-haired guitarist with tattoos. We often hear comments like, "She deserves better," or "Why is she dating him?" when, in reality, they are attracted to the contrasting confidence in them. I want to emphasize that I'm not suggesting being a motorcyclist or guitarist is negative, nor am I implying you should change your lifestyle or rush to get tattoos. The point I want to convey is that, before attempting to conquer a woman, it's crucial to first improve your personal security and understand who you truly are. This way, you can leverage this weakness to your advantage, as authentic self-confidence can be more attractive than any external stereotype. Emotional security is built through empathy and genuine connection. Women value men who not only make them feel secure, but also respect their autonomy and contribute to an atmosphere of openness and mutual trust. At this moment, it would be very helpful if you leave a comment. In this case, I'll ask you to comment on the country from which you're watching. Well, let's continue. Weakness number 4, highly emotional. If in the workplace or academic environment, you perceive that your colleague, the one you're interested in, is going through a difficult time, you can approach and express the following. Hello, I want you to know that I understand. I've been through similar situations too. If you need to talk, I'm here for you. After saying this, withdraw without adding more. Since it's likely that she will seek to talk to you about her feelings, invite her to go out for a conversation and listen to her attentively. Women value those who listen without distractions, someone who provides support without judging them. They are attracted to men who demonstrate empathy in these moments, as they are more vulnerable to the possibility of being judged by others. It's crucial to note that in these moments of vulnerability, people are more susceptible, so this approach should be used with sincerity and respect. Do not apply this strategy if you are not seeking a genuine connection, as playing with someone's feelings is unethical. This weakness is based on emotional connection and empathy. In difficult situations, women tend to be more receptive to those who offer understanding and support without judgment. This act creates an emotional bond, as they perceive the individual as someone they can trust with their deepest feelings. Empathy and authenticity in this context strengthen the connection and make the relationship more meaningful. It's essential to remember that taking advantage of someone's vulnerability is unethical. Authenticity and respect should be the foundation of any interaction. Now, we have reached the last one, the weakness that is more than proven, and from which you can truly benefit. Weakness number 5, being criticized by others. If a girl doesn't pay attention to you, you can take advantage of this weakness easily. How? Women often feel uncomfortable being seen as foolish or being the subject of criticism, so it's essential to approach this situation with sensitivity. Instead of trying to win over the girl directly, consider approaching her friends. Demonstrate how socially incredible you are and how well you get along with people. Friends, upon seeing your positive qualities, are likely to talk about you to the girl you're interested in, highlighting what they are missing out on by not getting to know you better. Imagine the friends telling her that she's missing out on an incredible opportunity by not giving you a chance. This approach can positively influence the girl's perception of you. We delve deeper into this in our video on 10 psychological tricks to seduce. You might consider watching it to complement this strategy. This approach is based on the power of social influence and the importance of others' opinions. Women fearing criticism value the opinion of their friendships. If you manage to build a positive connection with the friends, they will become allies who support your worth and suggest to the girl to give you a chance. It's crucial to do this with authenticity and respect, avoiding manipulations or emotional games. Separate note: considerations on advice and tips. When receiving the advice and tips from the videos I create, I want you to consider 2 important aspects. First, I share these tips because they have proven to be effective for me, and I believe they can help others because they are based on psychological principles. These principles not only benefit one person, but are applicable to various men since they are not based on laws that change or become obsolete, unlike some comments that are made without prior verification. My goal is to bring us closer to understanding how the female mind works and to offer tricks that can help us achieve our goals with women. The other consideration is that the female mind has not undergone significant changes. Women continue to be interested in similar aspects, such as a man who, even if not very physically attractive, provides security and stability, as well as a highly attractive man, even if he may be less of a provider and have a more varied relationship history. In this context, I wonder if some of you watching these types of videos believe that innovation is possible beyond what has already been proven by alpha men in the past and present. I want you to know that it's not necessary to reinvent the wheel. We don't have as much time to start from scratch in creating new strategies to win over a woman. What we can do is observe what has worked in the past, what works in the present, and what will continue to work in the future. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, and leave me a comment. We value each of your comments, which we take into account for future videos.
Man's secret.